This is our lucky 13.
Vitiate! Welcome back to the Confluence Tap Room. We're here for another beer a week release. And if you don't know this, we do this every week. And last year, the year before, we released over 100 beers. So not a big deal, but if you want to stay tuned, we've got beers every week. And this week we have 3.
Every single week.
Yes, every single week. Sometimes we mess it up, but we usually have something, in the queue that can just slide right in. We got a couple of those right now.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. This week we have this beer called 13 Degrees. And why on earth would we name something 13 Degrees? Because that's in tribute to our Czech friends. We're doing the Czech-Style Dark Lager. And if you had to compare it to something, it would probably be compared to a Schwartz beer. But I would say it's going to be a little more full-bodied, a little more rich, like a dark Bock, but very light strength Bock. So this thing clocks in at, we got to look, but 4.9%. So very sessionable, really great beer. Matt's got some facts for us on some Czech stuff.
So
he's going to check us out.
You probably don't realize this, but the Czechoslovakians love their beer. They are #1 in the world per capita consumption.
Whew.
And it is almost double that of Austria and Poland. So if you put Poland and Austria together, the Czechs still beat them.
They do some genetic engineering for their livers to
yes.
handle that.
Yeah, they're just stronger people.
Yeah.
I do have some Czechoslovakian heritage myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. That's awesome.
They are also #1 in production per capita in the world, which most people would immediately guess it's Germany, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nope, it's Czechoslovakia.
Or the U.S.
Yeah, we're U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, U.S. is we're like 4th,
okay,
5th maybe. Yeah. However, this style of beer is only 3.5% of their production.
Okay, yeah.
So this is an often forgotten style.
Yeah. So how do you pronounce this style, and how would you say this?
I saw it. It's Tmavé Pivo.
Tmavé Pivo is dark beer.
Dark beer.
And Tmavé Special is what we brewed. So it's a little bigger version. When you get to the 13 degrees Plato, that's what that stands for, is the starting gravity of the beer. And when you get to that point, it becomes a Special.
So I read that it's, due to its similarity of the German beers, that they tend to keep the malts to only 2 or 3, that this can have more malts. How many malts did we use?
Oh, so I should have looked at the recipe, but it has probably 4.
John Martin Day.
It probably has 4. We did, in fact, use the Weyermann floor malted dark Pils. It's just called dark, Czech Dark. And that makes up the majority of this malt bill. And then we have some other dark malt. But the roast is kind of light. There is a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah.
It's
totally.
just, for a lighter beer, it has a lot of complexity.
It is, yeah.
And
I'm personally not a big stout guy. They either need to be big giant stouts, or I don't really want a lighter. It's just like IPAs. I prefer a double IPA.
Yeah.
These big giant. Or I want a Pilsner. And this is the alternative. It's a really good, really tasty beer.
Yeah.
You should get 2 beers. You get something, maybe Imogene Red, and then you get this and you leave it and you let it set.
Yeah.
And it warms up a little bit and it tastes friggin' fantastic.
And this thing lagered for a long time. We brewed this back in December, and then we packaged it about 3 weeks ago, and we had some didn't have our labels in time, so we had to push it off. But anyway, it's here now. So come and get it, enjoy it. Come down to the tap room. We have all things beer, of course.
What are the other
We're also
beers?
focusing on a little sports this weekend.
Why, is something happening?
Yeah, the NCAA tournament is here. First and second round in Des Moines this year.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
fun.
I didn't know that.
Are you really? You didn't?
No, I did
Okay,
not.
well that's okay. I'm not a big sports guy, but we do have a big screen, and we're gonna play some ball here on the big screen.
Yeah. And
So
what else? There's Throwdown. Is this-
downtown throwdown this week.
Yeah. What's the other one?
Session hazy.
Oh,
Test
yeah,
batch
yeah,
5.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that'll be up next. All right. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for drinking our beer, visiting our tap room. Cheers to all of you. Cheers to you, Matt.
Hey, cheers to you.